Nails the producer.
I don't wanna see you around here again, unless you want a black eye.
Hey guys, how's it going? Another video for you today, just a quick update really, not a proper full-length video. First Monday in January, how's everyone feeling? Probably back at work. I'm back at work, working from home, but it's my lunch break, so I thought I'd update everyone on the state of play, where we're at the moment. Before we go any further, if you're new to the channel and fancy liking and subscribing, don't hesitate to click that button. Appreciate I'm begging for subscribers, but when needs must, I guess. But nah, seriously, thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed over the past few days. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel all warm and funny in my groin. So the news is Rich Warren has taken down his video. I don't know why he's taken it down. I don't know the reason for it. I haven't heard a peep out of him since his epilogue. I can only speculate why he's taken it down, but as of this morning when I woke up, it was no longer available on his channel, which is fine. I've got a copy of the video. I downloaded it, so I might re-upload it at some point if you want to see what it's all about, if you haven't seen it already. Maybe you and your missus have got a movie night planned for this week and you fancy something to watch. So why is he taking it down? I don't know. Could be to save face. It could be he just kind of wants us to go away and he doesn't want to pay me or any of the other people that have called him out any mind. I don't know. I just don't know. Only one man knows that, and that is Rich Warren. But as I've said to many people since this whole thing started, I do understand how my video might have been taken some kind of way, especially by Rich Warren. Although I made it very clear that I think the guy, you know, is talented, I think he's good, and not at one point in my video did I say anything horrible about the guy. You know, I kept it cordial, I focused on his technical ability, I didn't attack him as a person or anything like that. I did in the second video, but not the first video. He obviously made his video replying to me, and he was very personal, he was throwing insults at me, he was, you know, ridiculing disabled people, he was just showing what a nasty piece of work he is. And then the hilarious thing was he was saying how nice of a guy he is, and it's just a hilarious juxtaposition because, you know, if he's such a nice guy, why has he got such a problem with disabled people? Why is he calling me remedial Ben and all this fucking corny shit? Like I say, I can see why he might feel a little bit, I guess, attacked by my first video, but that wasn't the intention, as I tried to make clear several times. And if he had just uploaded, I don't know, a short video, you know, not a fucking fantasy epic, then I'd understand a bit more. If he'd uploaded a short video and just said, look, this guy's entitled to his opinion, I don't agree with it at all, I didn't cheat, I think I deserve to win, this guy's a prick, fuck off. Just basically said everything's legit, everything's above board, this guy's entitled to his opinion, but I don't agree with it, cheers. Or just ignored me completely, that would have been absolutely fine, and I would have been like, well, fair enough, and moved on to other things. But obviously we know he didn't do that. He decided to, I don't know, film a roast session, I guess, but it was like the most cringy thing ever. It was like being roasted by a fucking 8-year-old making fart jokes and laughing at his own jokes. We all know it's painful to watch, you know, I don't need to revisit it too much. You know, that being said, now the video's been taken down, I don't want to beat a dead horse, so this will be the last video on the matter for now, unless of course he resurfaces and decides to drop some heat like he promised to. You know, that's how most of us settle these things in the rap community. You battle, you diss each other. This guy didn't want none of that, as much as he claimed he did. You know, he was all up in his comments saying he'd destroy me on wax, he'd obliterate me if we dissed each other, and I was like, well, you know, prove it. He blocked me from his comment section. He didn't want none of it, it's pretty obvious. I just want him to be a man and drop some bars. He's not asking too much. If what's been happening has really upset the guy and he reached out and said, you know, man, my video, I think I said some things I maybe shouldn't have said, I was a little over the top, I was angry, I made it in haste, I'd appreciate that and I'd respect him for it, and I'd be like, you know what, let's squash it. But there's just been nothing, and I think he dug himself a hole with his video because he expected everybody to think I'm a cunt or fucking take his side, but it hasn't happened that way, and I think the video rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way. You know, you got fucking disses flying at him left, right and center. There was a diss dropped by a guy called Empire's Collapse, who I didn't even know, you know, but he saw the video and was like, this guy's a fucking chump, and he just went at him. Check his diss out on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description below. Maybe it's a bit of life experience he needs to learn about how he comes across, because he came across as a fucking jerk. Although, like I said, I get it. He was annoyed. He was a bit salty at what I'd said, but I never attacked him personally. I never said anything bad about him as a person. In fact, I tried to give him props wherever I could, but he didn't give me any of that respect back, and the guy kind of deserves what he got. I got very little sympathy and respect for the guy as things stand. I mean, he probably thinks I went and asked all these guys to drop disses on him and spam him and stuff, but I didn't. Like, I didn't say anything to anyone. They just saw the videos and made up their own minds, and that says a lot, really. Guy seems to have straight up gone and kicked a hornet's nest and then ran off. What does he expect? I released designer jeans. Don't get it twisted though. That was just fun. That was me just fucking around yesterday afternoon. If he wants real bars, he can get these bars. It's a banger though, right? But yeah, like I'm saying, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, so we're going to leave it there for now. But I will leave you with an interview I managed to secure with Rich Warren before this all went down. Stay tuned to my channel for lots of new music. Got some new projects coming up this year with the likes of Coulter and Dabble and all them guys. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Should be good. Enjoy the interview, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Remedial Ben, signing out. So what's up, guys? I'm delighted to announce I'm joined in the studio today by the one and only Rich Warren. Rich, welcome, welcome. So a couple of questions I wanted to ask. First one, how did you get started in hip hop?
You know, the way I got started in hip hop was like really crazy. So I was a janitor at an elementary school, and I was on my break, and I'm strumming my guitar. I'm hitting this G flat like tune, right? They get break me anyway, and this kid comes up. He's like, "Dude, Nirvana," and I'm like, "Yeah, Nirvana's cool." He's like, "Check this out," and he plays that song. You better stop or I'm gonna tell Papa. You know the techno. Hey, mama, see the sample, right? And I remember my mind was blown. I'm like, dude, that's the hey, mama, see. He's like, what? And we're talking. I'm like, yeah, it's good. So I play him the song from YouTube, and he's like, dude. I'm like, dude, bro. And it was like so cool. But it was like that moment, like I dropped my guitar, and I went home, and I was like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna download that instrumental, and I'm gonna do something to that, dude, like that guy did. And that was really cool. And so that's how I got my start in hip hop. Some kid just played me the fucking "Somebody Better Stop or I'm Gonna Tell Papa" song, and here I am. Yeah, it's cool.
You recently won KOTB 3. How did that come about?
So crazy story about King of the Beats, right? I was working on Detour, and I had a bunch of beats by Danson, and none of them were really just that one. And I come across this dude. His name is Trunks, but I didn't know how to say it or pronounce it. And it was just like, what the hell, Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan? I'm in, dude, it's cool. And I just downloaded one. It was like, yo, this is the one. And it ended up being King of the Beats too. And I was like, oh, I can't release this. But so I entered the competition. I got like fourth. That wasn't cool. But then the new one came. I said, you know what? Last time I didn't have the judges and like hit them up on Facebook. So I was like, Lasky, noodle videos. I'm a subscriber. I hit him up. I was like, hey, I can't wait to check these noodle videos out, bro. Loose Logic, where, you know what I'm saying? I was just screaming at my monitor like I was talking to him in the hall. It was great. It was cool, dude. I was just screaming at people I didn't know at my monitor. And yeah, and then you're in my picture, my throat. Yeah. And then I ended up winning. I'm like, whoa, like, dude. Like, I brought that to fruition from my mind, like positive thinking. Like, sometimes I just hang up notes like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You might want to wear a different hoodie today. You're going on the video. You wore the same hoodie in the 7 videos for the last 5 years. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But this one's kind of lucky. Like, sometimes when I wear this one, I get like 400 clicks. It's cool. It's cool.
It's emerged a lot of people are concerned about shenanigans surrounding the competition. Can you clear those up for us?
You know what? I was at work, and I was mopping the floor, and I got a notification on my phone, so I just pull it out real quick. And I was rapping into my mop, practicing some bars for my new project coming after Christmas. And this guy, fucking Remedial Ben, he says, was KOTB 3 rigged? And I said, what the hell? So I click it and I'm watching and shit, and I'm like, this guy's fucking shitting on me. That's some fucking bullshit. So I fucking raced home. I just fucking dropped the fucking mop and I fucking headed home. And I got there and I just turned the camera on. I just fucking spoke my heart. It might have taken me 7 hours and 45 fucking minutes that I narrowed down to 43, but it was my fucking truth. I was really fucking pissed off that day.
I've got to ask, because people have been mailing in, they've been phoning in, and they've been desperate to know. What's with the jeans?
You know, a crazy story about the jeans, right, is a friend of mine works at Walmart, and they had a sale on, and with the employee discount, I could have bought the whole rack for $20. So I just said, you know what? I got fucking $20. That's cool. You know, it was cool to have $20 in my pocket because there was days where I didn't have fucking $20 in my pocket. But that day I had $20 in my pocket and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy the whole fucking rack with your employee and he used his employee discount because he's my friend and he's a decent person. Like, that's what you do when you have a friend and you work at Walmart and there's a sale on for $20 fucking for 17 pairs of jeans. You give that to your friend that has one pair of jeans. Nah, I got 17 pairs of the same exact fucking jeans. And that's fucking cool.
You seem to have a lot of haters. What do you say to them?
You know, I don't really want to give away too much because, you know, haters is kind of the theme of my next project. There's been a lot of hate lately. I don't know why I'm receiving it. I'm such a good, decent, awesome, cool person. And I just get a lot of hate for no reason. I think it's the shades. Like in some of my videos, like I wear the shades and people are like, dude, you're wearing your sunglasses at night. And I'm like, yeah, but that's cool. That was a song in the fucking 80s. The 80s were fucking cool. They were freaking cool, man. Like, I wish I could go back to the 80s and wear sunglasses at night while I listen to sunglasses. Who's it, Corey Hart? Dude, his name is Corey Hart. Dude, that's cool, bro. Corey Hart, bro, wherever you are, like, we need to do a remix or something. Like, maybe I'm gonna take the winnings that I got. Yo, Luce, I'm gonna cut you your check. Luce. I'm gonna cut your check, but in the meantime, let's get on this Corey Hart feature. Like, bro. Luce knows Luce. Lasky, the noodle videos, bro. Yeah, Trunks, you might produce it. Bro. Now that, look how this is how creative I am. Like, we're in an interview and like my mind just starts racing, bro. Cool.
You say you're the nicest person alive. So what I want to know is, what is your issue with disabled people?
You know, I don't really necessarily have a problem with disabled people, but I do smack people mentally. And I've said that on a song before. I mean, you can get smacked mentally. You know, and if I smack you mentally, you become That's what happened to Remedial Ben. Like, he was in the competition, and I smacked him mentally, and that's why he's fucking nuts like a squirrel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, yo, I'm the big dog, you're a squirrel. I'm gonna chase you up a tree, and that's what I chased him up the fucking tree. You know what I mean? You lose, bro. I still gotta cut the check for the bride, bro. But bro, yeah. It was cool. It was cool to chase him up a tree. I didn't know him at the time, but I'm like, dude, you're a fucking squirrel. I'm the big, like, look at me twirl a knife in my Christmas video, dude. It's like fucking cool. It's fucking rad, dude. And there was this pregnant chick too. Like, I said, hey, I chased a squirrel up a tree. I'm a dog. She said, man, your music. I was like, my music did that. And she took headphones and she placed them on her pregnant belly. And it was like in that time, it was like her son was a dog having a dream of chasing us. You know, like when their dog is sleeping and like kicks his leg, like her baby was kicking like it was the dog having a dream of chasing the squirrel up the tree, because that's what I did in King of the Beats 3. That was cool. Very cool.
Rich Warren, thank you for joining us.
Nails the producer.
I don't wanna see you around here again, unless you wanna black